Article 7. Whether God is altogether simple. We proceed thus to the seventh article. It seems that God is not altogether simple. Objection 1. For whatever is from God must imitate him. Thus, from the first being are all beings, and from the first good is all good. But in the things which are from God, nothing is altogether simple. Therefore, neither is God altogether simple. Objection 2. Further, whatever is best must be attributed to God, but with us that which is composite is better than that which is simple. Thus compounds are better than simple elements, and animals than plants. Therefore, it cannot be said that God is altogether simple. On the contrary, Augustine says that God is truly and absolutely simple. I answer that the absolute simplicity of God may be shown in many ways. First, from the previous articles of this question, for there is neither composition of quantitative parts in God, since he is not a body, nor composition of form and matter, nor does his nature differ from his suppositum, nor his essence from his being, neither is there in him composition of genus and difference, nor of subject and accident. Therefore it is clear that God is in no way composite, but is altogether simple. Secondly, because every composite is posterior to its component parts, and is dependent on them, but God is the first being, as shown above. Question 2, Article 3. Thirdly, because every composite has a cause for things in themselves, different cannot unite unless something causes them to unite. But God is uncaused, as shown above, since he is the first efficient cause. Fourthly, because in every composite there must be potency and act, but this does not apply to God, for neither one of the parts is act in respect to another, or at least all the parts are as though in potency with respect to the whole. Fifthly, because every composite is something which does not accord with any of its parts, and this is evident in a whole made up of dissimilar parts. For no part of a man is a man, nor any of the parts of the foot a foot, but in wholes made up of similar parts. Although something which is said of the whole may be said of a part, as a part of the air is air, and a part of water, water. Nevertheless, certain things are said of the whole which do not accord with any of the parts. For instance, if the whole volume of water is 2 cubits, no part of it can be 2 cubits. Thus, in every composite there is something which is not itself. But even if this could be said of whatever has a form, namely, that it has something which is not itself, as in a white object there is something which does not belong to the notion of white, nevertheless in the form itself there is nothing besides itself. And so, since God is form itself, or rather being itself, he can be in no way composite. Hilary touches on this argument when he says in the Trinity, I think volume, I can't read Roman numerals, but God, who is strength, is not made up of things that are weak, nor is he who is light composite of things that are dim. Reply to objection 1. Whatever is from God imitates him, as caused things imitate the first cause. but it is of the very notion of a thing caused to be in some sort composite, because at least its being differs from its essence, as will be shown below. Reply to Objection 2. With us, composite things are better than simple things, because the perfection of created goodness cannot be found in one simple thing, but in many things. But the perfection of divine goodness is found in one simple thing, as we will show below.